Hello guys, welcome back to the channel once again. Today I'm super excited to be sharing this video with you guys because I've decided to switch things up a little bit and do something different. So we're gonna be start doing like a versus where we're gonna put two movies against each other and see, like a small battle and see which of the two movies you guys prefer, which one is your favorite. It's like a versus, like a battle. So for today we're gonna be having Carol and Ammonite. So we're gonna go head to head on those two movies of these two classic lesbian movies, and I want to know, what are your guys' opinions regarding these movies? Which ones do you prefer? Which one do you feel like which one do you feel like is better than the other? Just like a nice friendly competition. So yes guys, but before we get into this video, I just want to say thank you so much for everybody who likes, who comments, who shares, and who subscribes to the channel. I really do appreciate all the love and all the support you guys been showing. So thank you, thank you, thank you so much. And let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into the video. But I also want to say that I have just dropped the Wolf Pride Candle brand, and the link of the store will be down below in the description. Shop with us and stand for what you believe in with pride. So let's not waste any more time, and let's get right into this friendly battle, like I said. So let's get right into it. First we have Ammonite. So basically Ammonite was released in 2020 and is from the UK, United Kingdom. It's a lesbian romantic drama. It's set in the 80s in England. Mary works alone in a small town and she supports herself and her mother. Mary and Charlotte gets introduced when a wealthy visitor asks Mary to help him take care of his wife Charlotte. At the beginning she denied the offer. She didn't want to accept it, but soon she had decided to change her mind. Mary and Charlotte got super close to one another. When Charlotte got sick and Mary was, taking care of her, they developed a super strong bond, and that's when they actually started to get intimate with one another. One day, unexpectedly, Charlotte receives a letter that she has to return to the big city. Mary was heartbroken, and Charlotte as well, but she had to go. And as time went by, they were separate for a very, very, very long time. Charlotte decided to send an invitation to Mary for her to go visit her, and that's when they actually reunited. But Mary ends up ending their relationship because Mary found out that Charlotte wanted to actually start living, Charlotte wanted Mary to start to start living with her, and Charlotte was, she already had everything set up, and Mary was very upset the fact that Charlotte made a decision without asking her permission. At the end of the movie, Charlotte goes after Mary at the museum and they reunite. It seems like they had a very happy ending, but I'm not 100% sure if the two women actually end up together. But there was a moment where they reunited at the museum and they were both happy that they reconnected on that level. And yes, this movie has a happy ending, and this one definitely is gonna go in the books of one of the best lesbian movies ever made. It's a very interesting movie. Everything about this movie is good. Guys, please let me know what you guys think about Ammonite. So because this movie, like, for the years it was released, and the topic that it brings and the diversity that it brings and the quality and the actresses, everyone that's developed in this movie is so good. If you have watched this movie, please let me know down below in the comments. What are your thoughts on it? Do you like it? Do you dislike it? Do you feel like this movie won Carol, or do you feel like Carol is still that #1 lesbian movie to go to? I would really appreciate your guys' opinion regarding this. And yes, this movie was made in the UK. I already said it like at the beginning of when I started to talk about this movie. It's very, very good. Like, I've actually rewatched this movie like 2 or 3 times maybe, and I will definitely keep watching it because, like I said, this one is one for the books. And please let me know what you guys also think about, Mary's decision on breaking up on Charlotte. Do you think she did the right thing, or do you feel like she should have waited, and see what life could have been if they actually have decided to live together? Or do you think, Charlotte did a rash decision and she should have asked Mary's permission before she decided to take that decision? But I also understand why Charlotte did it, because she didn't want to lose the woman she loves and the woman that she actually wants to be with. She wanted to keep her close with her forever and ever. Now moving on to the next one, we have Carol. Carol was released in 2015 and it's from the it's from the United Kingdom as well, from the UK. It's a lesbian romantic drama. It's a classic lesbian movie, definitely one of the best lesbian movies ever made in the history. The story is about Teresa and Carol, who meets in New York in the early 1950s. Carol and Teresa gets involved, with one another. Like immediately when they saw one another at the store where Teresa was working, they immediately had a connection and they started developing a type of friendship. Carol's husband was against the affair, against the friendship, and he decided to take her daughter away from her. Teresa was also dating someone, but she decided to end their relationship when Carol invited her to go on a road trip with her because Carol was going through a lot with her husband by losing her daughter. So she wanted to go and just have some time for herself, and she invited Teresa to go along with her. Carol ends up cutting the road trip short because of family issues, and she ends up ending things with Teresa. Teresa was heartbroken, but as time went by, Carol reached out to Teresa and told her that she wants Teresa to move in with her so that they can start having a family together, and that her husband won't be an issue anymore because they will be sharing custody of the daughter. That Carol, she will have like visiting days, but her husband still has the mostly of the custody, but she's okay with it. Teresa at the beginning was hesitating to accept Carol's offer, but she ended up accepting her proposal. The movie has a happy ending, definitely a good classic movie to watch. Like a lot of people that I personally know, that watch this movie always has something positive and good to say about this movie. As soon as Teresa saw Carol, she already knew that there was something about this woman that was different, and she was very curious to see what it was. And the fact that Carol had the same approach at her and actually went up to her and spoke to her and introduced herself and made Teresa very comfortable. And Teresa was also new, she doesn't have a lot of friends, and the fact that Carol stepped in for her not only as a partner but as a friend really made her feel even more comfortable around her. And after Carol broke her heart, she was very heartbroken, and then she started working. And after one day, Carol sent her letter to her work saying that she wants to see her for them to talk. They went out for dinner, and that's when Carol actually told her that about the whole custody situation, and that her and her husband have officially separated, and that won't be an issue anymore, and that she wants to move in with Teresa. So yes guys, that's basically what the movie is about. Please let me know down below in the comments which are your personal favorite. Me personally, it was a very hard choice and decision to make because both of these movies are classics. Like for real, if there was a lesbian like Guinness records, these two movies will definitely be in there because it's such amazing movies. But for me personally, I will definitely have to go with Carol, because Carol really opened that door for lesbian movies. It's one of those movies that actually made people start to look at lesbian movies differently, and the fact that this movie was released in 2015, it makes it even more amazing, because at that time I know it was very difficult for people from the LGBTQ community to get the spotlight and all of that, and also because I really like Teresa and Carol's chemistry that they have on the movie. So yes guys, let me know down below in the comments which one do you prefer. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to the channel, and thank you so much for all the love and all the support, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And